Morning, welcome back to another video on the Kangoo Van build. I'm Flaps. If you've been following me, you know who I am. This is actually part 12, because the last video was part 13, because I miscalculated. So this is actually part 12. I got a bit confused. It's my age. It happens to us all. I'm sorry, but it happens to us all. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is we're going to strip out the back of all that stuff. And originally in the first video I said I wasn't going to connect the diesel heater to the van tank, but I think I need to, because there's not that much room in the kitchen area. So I'm going to get my multi-tool and I'm going to hack out the floor, because it's going to be covered by laminate anyway. Try and remember where the sender unit is. It's just under, I think, that corner of the Aldi bag, but like I said, I'll just multi-tool it through and see if I can find it. And then I'm going to put the pickup pipe into the tank, which I've actually not got yet. I've just ordered it off Amazon, so it should be coming tomorrow. But I'm going to keep this video open. I'm going to fit the diesel heater first, I think, and then connect. Because I can do the diesel heater today, because I've had a look underneath, and I'll take you with me to show you. Oh, let me turn you over. Needs a bit of a rust treatment thing going on, but that chassis rail there, that's the spare wheel carrier thing that's knackered, so we're going to leave that as it is and not have a spare wheel. But I can put the turret plate on that bit there, because where the wheel arch comes in, that's where the chassis leg is, so I can put it as close as I can to the wheel arch inside and plumb it in. And there's plenty of room for running the pipes, the fuel pipe and stuff out there. So let's enter the joint and get cracking. Oh, it's a being me, you know. Right, so I wasn't too far off. There it is, you can see the bulge. So I'm going to cut out across there, around there, and round there. And I'm going to Stanley knife the insulation out. Gone through the insulation a bit, but I've not touched the metal, that's good. So let's do that. Right, so that bump that I thought it was, it isn't, that's just a rib. It's actually there, you can see the circle of it. So I'm going to have to come around quite close to that storage box, but at least I know. So let's do some more cutting. That's it, exposed. There's 3 Torx bolts. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to save all the bits of wood so I can glue them back in afterwards. Obviously I'm going to re-insulate it and stuff, but I'm not going to touch that now. I'm just going to get the diesel heater sighted at least, and then just leave the fuel lines underneath. I've got a guy coming, well, one of my lovely neighbours is going to come across later on, see if I can get it running. But yeah, bit of a clear up now and sort the diesel heater out. Now I did say that it was going to go about there, but I'm going to move it back to here because I think there's still enough room for it underneath. So we'll check that before we start drilling. In fact, what we'll do is we'll drill it from underneath, see where the pilot hole is, and then, yeah, should be sorted. Time to install the diesel heater. Not connected up, but just install it into the floor. So this is a Croark diesel car parking heater. It's a Chinese diesel heater basically. I still really like them. Cheap and cheerful, just like me. Easy and simple, just like me. Now, this is what you get in the kit. Now, I'm putting it, remember, I'm putting it in a very small van, in a Kangoo. And this is at 8 kilowatts. 8 kilowatt. It's an 8 kilowatt diesel heater, which in a small van is going to heat up really quickly and not use much diesel, which is good. So, this is what you get in the kit. One of them, bin it, diesel heater unit, and you got all bits of manner of gubbins. Now, sometimes it's hit and miss what you get in a kit. This green fuel cable is rubbish, so you can bin that. And get yourself an upgrade kit for £8 off Amazon, and it's got the nylon fuel lining, which is much better. Jubilee clips, fuel filter, etc. So you look at £65 for the kit, including the heater, which is good. All the wiring's there, exhaust stuff there, pumps there, exhaust pipes there, heater ducts, heating vents, pipe work. Now, because again, I keep banging on about it, it's such a small van, I don't need to buy anything extra now for that. I'm just going to install it. Oh, sorry. Because I've been that plate before, you need one of these. It's a turret plate. They're normally about 127mm, so you're going to drill a big hole in the floor of your van. But trust me, it's much better. Less chance of exhaust fumes coming into the van, especially once you've sealed around the edges of the turrets. And should you need to get to the exhaust, the fuel, or the air inlet pipe, it's much better access from underneath. It's a bit fiddly, you know, you need really small hands and small spanners and stuff to get the Jubilee clips off, but it's a lot easier. The only downside is you have a big hole in your van. Obviously hammer out the bare metal paintwork before you install it, which is what I'll be doing. So, let's get cracking. I always keep one of these in my van if anybody wants a diesel heater fit in, because this is so easy to put. Just bear with me a second. It's so easy to put underneath and drill up through it, so you know that you're going to not be near anything. But luckily, where that's actually attached to that bolt there is the tie downs, which have snapped off when I've undone them. So what I might do is I might just drill through the centre of that, and that should be fine. This is the bad boy we're going to be using. Sometimes it just doesn't go according to plan, so I might have to just chisel the rest of that out. But we're almost there. You can see the floor. And these cutters don't last that long, despite what they say. I mean, that's going that now. I'm just going to have to bin that. Teeth aren't sharp anymore. Voila, one hole. I'm just going to see if the turret plate fits in, and then I'm going to tap that back up from underneath once I've painted it. But yeah, the cutters don't last that long, 2 or 3 holes maximum I think. And then we should be able to bolt the diesel heater in. That now fits in okay. I'll just show you what's underneath. Just done a bit of grinding, sort of on that edge and that edge, and that fits in okay. In hindsight, I should have got a deeper one. That's only 30mm. I should have got 40mm, but I can still seal around all these, and that'll be fine. So yeah, I might just tap that edge up a bit. I don't really like hammering them out. I'd rather drill it and then grind it. You know, just take a bit more time, so it doesn't look like a butcher's bucket. So I'll just paint underneath now, and then put the diesel heater together and put it through, bolt it up, screw it down, and then look at the next step. I always use a bit of old carpet foot to dab the Admirite on. Saves messing about with a brush. But that's done. And while that's drying, I'll put the turret plate on the heater. Maybe have a bit of a tidy up. With the exhaust pipe as well, it's always advisable just cut a notch out of each side with an angle grinder. So when the Jubilee clip goes on, it actually clamps it to the exhaust port on the unit. When you're doing up the Jubilee clips as well, I'm using it. These are 7mm sockets, 7mm heads. So you can see the ratchet touches the turret. So you've just got to get it the right way around so that when the extended bit of the Jubilee clip goes past that bolt and nut. So just take your time and you'll be fine. And that's pretty solid. That's not moving, so that's good. Right, let's get the fuel line on and then the air filter. That's all in place now. All tightened up. With the upgraded fuel line kit, you also get rubber hoses and proper Jubilee clips, which are far better than the green fuel line, and them, they're shite. So yeah, let's pop it in and screw it down to the floor. Fan build essentials, cup of coffee, and a Lancashire Hot Pots mug, I Fear IKEA, one of the best songs, and some fig rolls. Exhaust and air filter mounted. I've cable tied the fuel line to the air filter hose. So now I'm going to mount the pump, which I think I'm going to put there near that rubber bung. Connect it up, and that bit's done. And then I'm ready to run the fuel line from the tank when I get the pickup pipe tomorrow, which I might save to the next video so that keep you waiting, you know, because that's what I'm like. The last hole that you really need to drill through your van with these is for the pump wire, because the connection, well, unless you drill a big hole, the connection's too big to go through. I'll just show you underneath what I've done for the time being. Right, so I've got the pump wired up, and we've got some fuel pipe on it, so we're just going to hang the remainder of the fuel pipe up there for the time being, so it's out of the way. Drill the hole for the pump wire, as you've just seen, coming up through, and now I'm going to connect it all up. I'm going to rejoin them using some straight through connectors, and then what am I going to do then? I will save the fuel filter for the next video, because I need to pop pipe it into the tank. So let's see if we've got some power. So let's jumble the wires, sort it out, connect it to the feed from the fuse box, which is one of them, put a fuse in, and on the display see if we've got power. So that'll be good. Dead simple for it do. 2 wires, 2 connections, crimp them up. I'm not going to insulate them and put insulating tape on just yet, because I want to just make sure we've got power. So let's connect everything up, connect it to the fuse box of the van and see what happens. We're all connected up. I've put a fuse in the fuse box, I've switched the 12 volts on, and we've got power, so that's good. Excellent. Right, success. We've got power to the diesel heater. Oh, it's nice and sunny at the minute. I don't even know I've got my shorts. I should have my shorts on right now. So we're going to leave at part 12 here now. Part 12A will be coming in the next video, which will be the plumbing in of the diesel heater and getting it working. So, if you've got this far, thank you so much. You're all ace. I love you all to bits. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a subscribe, drop a comment down below. Tell us what you all think of my continuing Kangoo van build. And we'll see you on the next one, which will be part 12A. Stay safe, guys.